Okay, I'm going to show you how I modded this pickaxe here, this red one, into the game. I've changed the tooltips and the pictures and the name. You can see it's called Mega Pickaxe. Changed it to like a red thing just so it looks cool, and I've made it completely OP. I'll show you what I mean. You can just destroy trees in one hit. So this pickaxe has got a way stronger sort of attack damage for mining than anything else in the game. It's also got a bigger area. As you can see, it's 5 instead of 3. Oops. And it just kills anything in one hit. Or any block. It's also got unlimited durability, so it will never run out. And you can just mine to the centre of the earth in seconds. Like if you just want to gather resources quickly without worrying about crafting, you know, like gold pickaxes or anything, this sort of solves that problem. So yeah, let's get on to making it. Okay, alright, to get started you're going to want to go to your Starbound folder in your Steam apps. Make sure you've got a mod folder. It should be there by default, but if it's not, just create one. Then you're going to want to open the assets folder, probably in a different window, it's just easier. Find the item you're after. We're looking at the pickaxes. So you go to items, and tools, and then I use the stone pickaxe, which is here. The mining tool file is what you want. So open it up with Notepad++, so you can edit everything. And here's just all the variables, all the stats for the item. So you can see it's just the description, the name, and then the sort of radius of what it can swing at, durability, damage, that's all we want. But we don't want to change it in this file just in case, you know, we do anything wrong, we've messed it up. So we want to copy this file into a mods folder. But before we do that, we need to make sure the file structure is the same, so the game knows where to look for the files. So I'll create a folder, call it stone pickaxe. This doesn't matter, this is just a naming thing. And then you can see in assets it goes items, tools, so we need to recreate that. And then put the file in there. So now we've got a sort of mirrored file structure with the file we're going to be modding. So open this up again. Now we need to know what each of these do in order to know what to change. So just for this tutorial, here's the name that you see in the game. In the minute it's stone pickaxe. We just change that to like Mega Pickaxe. So now we know it's Mega. And the description, we just change it to anything. So now, when we load the game up, the stone pickaxe will be called Mega Pickaxe, and its description will be it's Mega. But at the minute, it doesn't do anything different. It's just exactly the same, with a different name. So the important thing is this variable here called tile damage. This is the number of damage. I don't know what it does, but 0.8 is the default. If we want this to just annihilate everything, I just turn it up to 50. It's probably overkill, but it means that you can one-shot every block Also, this here, durability per use, determines how much damage the weapon takes after you use it. By default it's 1, if you just turn it to 0 then it never dies. To change the area that the pickaxe digs, you need to change this fire here, called block radius. I've changed it to 5, so it digs out a 5x5 area. It defaults at 3. You can make it higher. I did try it at 10 at one point, but it crashed the game, so I don't know if there's a limit on it or something. Yeah, so once you've changed that, you'll have a pickaxe that does 50 damage, so I think that's more than anything in the game takes, that I know anyway. It's invincible because the durability piece is 0, and it digs out 5x5. But if you noticed at the start, mine was a different colour. It wasn't just the default grey or whatever for stone, and that's because of these here, the PNGs that they're trying to find. Stone pickaxe icon PNG, stone pickaxe big, and stone pickaxe. So to change those, you need to go back to your assets folder where the original files were. Find these 3 here. As you can see in the previews, that's what you'd see in game. And then open up in like Photoshop or something, like these, and then I've just simply coloured over them. This is your inventory one, this is what you see in game, and that's the sort of big icon when you hover over your inventory. Yeah, so once you've done that, you need to put them into your mods file in here. And now, with this file, it'll know where to look for them. Next you're going to need to make a mod info file. This just makes sure that it checks what version of the game is running to make sure there's no compatibility issues. You can also change dependencies, like if you've got other mods running that need to run in order for it to work, you can name those there. And path is just where it's running from, but since it's in the same file structure it's fine. Just make sure that this name is the same as what you've named the file, and then just copy this into yours. Make sure the version's current to whatever you're running at. At the minute it's this one. Yeah, to make this mod info file, because it's a bit weird, you can make a text document, then just open it with Notepad++, and then save as, call it whatever, and then just do .modinfo, and then it's a mod info file there. If you try and do it with just the notepad, it'll just keep default into a text doc, which is wrong. So yeah, once you've done that, that's about it. One more thing, I almost forgot, it's kind of important. You need to go into the Win32 or whatever operating system you're running. Open this bootstrap file up in Notepad++, and then here, underneath assets, make sure you put this in, you know, /mod/ whatever you've called your mod. So I've called mine stone pickaxe, so it knows where to look for it. And just make sure that when you add this line on underneath assets, you put a comma, but not on this line, because just the way it works, it has commas on every line apart from the last one. Otherwise you'll get some errors with that. So this is just telling it where to load the mod from. And then once you've done that, you're pretty much good to go. So okay, I'm back in game now with the pickaxe we just created. Yep, tooltips, the name and the pictures are all updated. It's daytime this time, so I can show you a bit better. Digs out a 5, 5x5 area. This is snow, but I mean it one-shots everything. Let's go find some cobblestone. Yeah, even the vines, they're notorious. Yeah, so this can just easily let you mine whatever the hell you want. So yeah, I hope this was at least a bit helpful. It's not too difficult. Sorry about the awful commentary, it's like my first video, so it'll hopefully improve. I plan on doing some sort of recipe or blueprint video or whatever pretty soon, because that seems quite interesting. So any feedback or anything is appreciated. But if you watched it this far, I mean, thanks. So yeah, goodbye.